What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm Ryan. You know where you're at, the Pot Stove Life. Guys, we're gonna talk lists tonight. You only need 5 bourbons. Lots of people have done the videos. I'm like, I gotta put one out. I don't even wanna admit how many bottles of bourbon I have sitting in this room right now. If I had to narrow it down to 5. That's all you need. This is my list. All right, guys, it came from Reddit. It's been out for like, 10 months to a year or something like that. People have done multiple videos on it. And I'm gonna say, this is my, you only need 5 right now. Because we all know that changes. You guys are into whiskey, just like I'm into whiskey, I'm into bourbon. It changes all the time. You try something new, it's like, oh, nope, that's on the list. Nope, that's on the list. Nope, that's off the list. I don't know, it just doesn't taste the same. They changed the juice. You guys know how it is. Here's my list. For now, you only need 5 bourbons. Same deal as what a lot of people have done. I think this came straight from Reddit. These categories are your daily sipper, your mixer, your Friday night pour, one to impress friends, and your special occasion. Daily sipper, if you've watched any of my videos before, you know this is my go-to bourbon, even though I do think that maybe they're changing things just a little bit because it's not performing as well in some blinds I've done lately as I would expect. Regardless, it's still my go-to. If I'm pouring something for a daily, right now, guys, it's gotta be Early Times Bottle and Bond. This is just still, no matter what, huge value, pretty much available all the time. There was a little bit of an issue here recently where it was very hard to find, at least around me. That issue's been solved. I can find it on the shelf pretty much anywhere now. And it's coming in typically around 25 bucks, 24 to $25, anywhere you go. It's just so good. The brown sugar, the caramel, the toffee, all those beautiful dark notes that I absolutely love. Guys, it punches so far above its weight class. This would go up against $40, $50 bottles any day of the week. This stuff is great. It's definitely my daily. It's not what I'm drinking tonight. I'll get to what I'm drinking tonight a little bit later. Everything on this list, and I should have said this before, it is readily available and under 100 bucks. Next one, mixer. This is a kind of a fan favorite. I think everywhere, Wild Turkey 101. Guys, you cannot go wrong with Wild Turkey 101. I mean, you're coming in low $20 range. Some places probably coming in slightly under 20 bucks. 101 proof, beautifully balanced, got all those great sweet caramel notes, that spicy rye. You just absolutely can't go wrong with this. I love it as a mixer because at 101 proof, it really comes through nice on cocktails. Makes a phenomenal old fashioned, a great Manhattan. I mean, this is great in cocktails, great all around bourbon at a great price, huge value. That is definitely my mixer. If I could only have 5 bottles, this is gonna be one of those bottles. Next on the list is the Friday night pour. It happens to be Friday night when I'm filming this, so it's what's in this glass right now. And I don't think you can go wrong with a New Riff single barrel. I don't care what single barrel it is from New Riff, grab it. If you can get this where you are, this is absolutely phenomenal pour right here. And I absolutely love it. Again, it's Friday night, so this is my pour tonight. So well balanced, sweet, caramel, a little bit of spice to it, just toffee notes. Everything just kind of rolls. There's no like real big spikes to it, but you get this nice little spiciness on the back end. Beautiful lingering finish. I'm a New Riff fanboy. It's good. Great Friday night pour. A little bit pricier than the others. So this is gonna come in 50 to 55 bucks, somewhere in that range, depending on where you're picking it up at. So the next one is impress a friend. Now I think that could be taken a couple different ways. Are you trying to impress someone who's another bourbon whiskey fan like you are? Or are you trying to impress a guest that maybe isn't necessarily into bourbon that much? Maybe they like it, but they're, they don't know the difference between Evan Williams and Jim Beam and Jack Daniels. You know Jack Daniels isn't technically a bourbon, right? So they don't know much yet. So I'm throwing this out there as this is something that can impress anybody, whether they're into bourbon whiskey or they're not. Woodford Reserve Double Oak. Guys, this is great. This is gonna come in roughly in that $55 range. Very similar to the New Riff Bottle and Bond. This is gonna be readily available pretty much anywhere you go. You're gonna be able to find a bottle of this. And guys, this is so good. Just the standard fare is phenomenal. It's just like maple syrup, pancakes, dark chocolate, brown sugar, cinnamon bun. It's like a bakery in a bottle. Guys, it is so good. I would definitely grab this, guys. This is the one. It's gonna impress whether it's a whiskey friend or whether it's just somebody coming over that's not really that into it. They're gonna be impressed by this. I guarantee you they're gonna like it. I mean, there's nothing not to like. Novice or expert, your palate's gonna just go, you know, do flips over this. Last but not least is that special occasion bottle. Now, I've got some expensive bottles on the shelf. Those are ones that are, you know, I think special occasion kind of lends itself to something that's a little bit more expensive, but I've got more expensive bottles than this next one, but this next one is rarer to me than any of the more expensive ones, because the more expensive ones I can go find another one. I can go find another Blood Oath Pack 7. I can go find another Joseph Magnus. They're great, love them, but I can't get this bottle again. Old Forester, single barrel, barrel proof, store pick. Guys, this is phenomenal, and it's so good. It's readily available in the sense that you can go find these at a lot of different stores. A lot of stores are doing single barrel, barrel proof store picks from Old Forester. The thing is each bottle is going to be different. This is special to me in the sense that I absolutely love this bottle. I know I'm never going to taste this again once it's gone. And what was really cool, so this is coming from a local store for me, Liquor Express. This was coming out of Warehouse 1, floor 8. It's coming in at 134.9 proof, and guys, you can taste the proof on this. it'll knock you in the teeth a little bit, but the flavors are so good. Once you get acclimated to that 134.9 proof, man, God, it's just a roller coaster of goodness. It's well worth it. I think I paid about 85 bucks for this one. I know everybody's gonna charge something a little bit different, but for the most part, I think that's, you know, you're gonna come in $80 to $100 range. Definitely worth picking up, especially if you like the proof, the higher proof. And you know what? Hey, even if you're not necessarily a proof hound, grab something that's a cask strength like this, because you can, even if you're not gonna sit there and sip it at cask strength, you can play around with that proof point by adding some water in. Throw a couple ice cubes in it. That's the great thing about this. Throw a nice big ice cube in this. This sucker's gonna stand up to that ice cube. You're still gonna get all those wonderful flavors, and as that ice melts and that water mixes in, the flavor profiles are gonna change for you. So you're just gonna have a hell of an experience as you're kind of going through drinking that glass, because that flavor profile is going to continue to evolve as that ice melts. It's going to not be watered down for quite a while. So guys, that is my special occasion pick, and I think you guys would definitely, it's worth your while. Go find one of these. All right, guys, so that rounds out my list. If you can only have 5 bottles, what 5 would they be? There's my special occasion. There's my impress a friend, my Friday night pour, which it's Friday night, guys. So, yep, there's the daily, and not necessarily in the same order, but there is the mixer, guys. So that's my list for you. Yours may be a little bit different, but I can tell you right now, if you go pick up any one of these bottles, I don't think you're gonna be disappointed. Appreciate it, guys. Till next time, please hit that like button. We really appreciate it. Cheers. Be safe. Enjoy.